'Cause I'm no ordinary hoe. I'm from the
deep dark underworld.
Trish smell like fish. I never shower 'cause the world's my sink. 'Cause I'm no ordinary hoe. My tiddies buoyant so I don't submerge. Trish like fish. I'm the oyster and my pussy's the pearl. I'm a H2O.
Steph O does a video on Sunday as well. Hello sinners! Can you believe that my last video inspired the Sims team to finally create a new expansion? Even though it presumably takes months to years to make a pack, and by the time I'd uploaded they'd already announced the pack. Haha, wow, my influence. Anyway, last week I was invited to EA Play for some undisclosed reason.
Oh my god, tell us why you were there.
Don't know already.
Oh, they didn't announce it 2 weeks ago, what the fuck?
So as far as I was aware, I could have been there to play fucking FIFA. And I mean, are you even a real gamer if you haven't shoved an entire Xbox controller into your urethra? Oh! Anyway, sorry if this video is a bit late. I got back from EA Play and I had Simfluenza. EA Plague. Crabs are now in The Sims 4. What a weird segue. I don't have crabs. So not only did they announce Island Living, which we'll be playing today, but they also announced Realm of Magic and The Sims 4 Mosquito Suit. And if you look closely on the live stream, you can actually see my neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack waiting for The Sims news. I don't know why I'm hunched over like some fucking goblin, like, give me the motherfucking Sims 2.
'Cause I'm no ordinary hoe.
Now, introducing Trish like fish, whose only life ambition is to get tanned, get rammed, and become a human. Mermaids don't have genders. Sorry, I was trying to drop some fat bars. But you know what mermaids do have? Shark teeth. Why do they have them? Nobody knows. Never open your mouth again, you big ass hoe. Oh my god. Anyway, we're starting off in Cass. Welcome to Create the Spawn of Satan, apparently. We've got a shit ton of items, so we're gonna speed through them and stop whenever I see something interesting. And, oh, not this shit again! Okay, so for the hairs, we've got this mohawk so that you can presumably look like one of the native chickens. Level 3 vegan is just fucking becoming the animal. All these waves and we haven't even gotten to the sea yet. And it's time to rise up because we've got Gamer Girl hair. And you may be thinking to yourself, Steph, what the shit does this have to do with the pack? It's Pride Month, bitches. Where's my girly gamer gaylords? And in the new patch, we'll be my hairline. We'll be receiving some pride stuff so you can turn your house into a fucking gay pride float. Speaking of gays, here's all the bottoms and tops. We've got coconut titties so you can bust a fat coconut. One of those Coachella crochet crop tops. And I mean, we're on an island, so 5S 2.0, who the fuck's down? For the bottoms, we've got a bunch of grass skirts and beach wrap-ups. And then for the full body outfits, we've got a scuba suit, a play suit, and dungarees. Let's move on to the accessories. For the men, we've got a lot of the same hair and accessories that the ladies have, but the clothes, well, I feel like we need a whole new category for your alcoholic dad on holiday items. And finally, onto the kids and toddlers. As you can tell, I am dumb and illiterate, so the only word I have to describe this section is cute. So instead, I'm just going to sing you the native song of Sulani.
Let's go to the beach, enjoy.
And we also have armbands for the toddlers, so if you do decide to drop kick your child into the ocean, they won't drown and die. We have a new location-based aspiration, which is called Beach Life, 2 new traits, Child of the Islands and Child of the Ocean. And you can also randomize the traits. And if you listen closely, when you press the randomize button, you can actually hear Vic Seller making a 368 random genetics video. Welcome to Wii Sports Resort, also known as Salami. Sulani. It's every travel vlogger's wet dream. Fucking quit your job and travel to Sulani. Every caption on Instagram be like, I found my soul in the sand. Bitch, just play some Minecraft, mine some soul sand. You fucking found your soul in the sand. So if you were planning on traveling here for the Instagram, then joke's on you. This is a livable world and not a travel location. So I guess you can go guzzle some seawater or choke on something else salty. I don't There's a total of 14 lots within 3 districts. Is this the fucking Hunger Games? The sea here is so clear it could clear your skin, your sins, your rim. It could even clean up my content. And now it's the time in the video that only the real Sims stans care about. The build buy content. I mean, are you even a Sims player if you haven't nutted over a new ottoman? We got new doors, new windows, which actually match in height and come in white. This is unheard of for The Sims. It's time for plant porn, baby! Ooh, baby, she got her bush out. Oh my god, and is that his trunk? These have to be some of the sexiest sucks I've ever seen in the game. What is going on? I am slowly morphing into the Simply Nailogical of the Sims community.
Begging just to suck, yeah.
We've got these shelves, which look like the Sims 2 IKEA stuff has just entered the chat. A new glass skylight, so if you place that over the water, you'll actually be able to see baby Ariel. Oh, that's the fucking TikTok star. I meant to say the Little Mermaid, okay. And I'm excited to say this is actually a world exclusive. We finally have our first method of transportation in The Sims 4. I'm excited to announce that we finally have canoes. We have boats, and also I double scammed you because that isn't even a usable ladder. That is a pool ladder that I just raised the height of. And finally, we have an assortment of chairs, beds, lounge chairs for both sea and land, which is actually how I would like to be laid to rest, on a sea lounger and just let global warming take me. Speaking of global warming, we have 4 new careers: fishing, lifeguarding, scuba diving, and conservation, which is actually the career I put Trish Like Fish into because she is really passionate about creating a sustainable world. I mean, those 10,000 calorie mukbangs she's eating for everyone in Africa.
I haven't eaten all day.
I'm eating all day, I'm starving. Only had 100 nuggets.
And you can also do odd jobs for some extra coins. Anyway, before we started gameplay, it was time for a quick home makeover. Mr. Kate is so shook, that's not even seawater. Her water just fucking broke. And of course, we had to go for the national colors of salami.
My pussy pink just like salami.
And that was it. It was now time to bust down on the beach and get our bussy out. But I think this accidentally might have served as some kind of mating ritual because suddenly a flock of islanders arrived with carver juice, which is kind of like acai bowls, except it hasn't been culturally appropriated by white people who shop at Whole Foods. Yet. I don't know what happened, but for some reason the carver inspired Trish to get butt-ass naked. Once we were done showing off our fiery hole, it was now time to go visit another fiery hole.
Girl, that's a booty hole.
Except I think this hole might have had some kind of infection because it was leaking green shit. Turns out this Shrek pre-cum is actually pollution, and it was our job to end global warming. Single-handedly. Because let's be honest, the government isn't doing fucking shit. And the way you do this is by picking up trash and writing reports on your findings. Like, for instance, this report I just wrote is called "Why You're a Douchebag If You Think You're Going to Save the World by Banning Plastic Straws." Okay, so now that we've got deep, it's time to dive deep.
I'm on the deep end. What should I dive in? I'll never be around.
Scuba diving allows you to build your athletic skill, find treasure, shells, mermatic kelp, I wonder what that does, and meet fucking dolphins!
Next time you fucking put a hand on me, I'ma fucking rip your face off, bitch.
Honestly, I was kind of hoping that these would work like the horses and you could just ride that bitch around, but unfortunately this was not their purpose. Their porpoise. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna dolphin and delete my channel. Oh my god. You can befriend them and name them. Like, for instance, this one is called Mukbang. Although I have already theorized that the glitch where babies and animals start texting you may also apply here. Your dolphin gonna hit you up like,
AOB, I got that seaweed, we gonna wave tonight.
They can also do tricks and fetch, and fetching actually gives you the highest chance of finding mermatic kelp. So basically enslave your dolphin and become a sister scaly today. Diving you don't really get to see. It's not like The Sims 3 where the whole world is open, more open than Trisha's legs. Which I don't actually mind so much considering The Sims 3 Island Paradise barely functioned. It was as if my 3 last brain cells were powering the entire pack. Living off the land is also something that will help the environment. Unless you gave birth to that slice of pizza and raised it for 18 years, don't even think about eating. What the fuck is this metaphor? You don't eat kids. Often. So go catch that food like you catch a man, or else I'm gonna have you catch these hands. But are you sick of holding fishing rods for so long that your sim gets carpal tunnel syndrome? Well, no more. Set one of these fish traps and then stare at it for 5 hours straight. Open up the trapdoor like you open up your legs and both should smell like fresh fish. And there you go. After a long day of single-handedly saving the environment, it's time to bust down Moana with some fire moves.
I wanna see you bust down, pick it up, now break that shit down, break it down, speed it up, then slow that shit down on the gas.
And join a water Zumba cult, apparently, with your ex-boyfriend. It's J-Sim Skin Rash. Now, we're trying to win him back, and we've tried everything from getting a tan to running around butt-ass naked to emerging from the water like Baywatch. And so far, nothing has got us merlaid, so the obvious solution was to become a mermaid. I don't know why I didn't make her a mermaid in Creator Sim, because it's completely random luck with getting the kelp. I was trying for 3 hours, my ass was screaming help! I tried to summon a mermaid by blowing the conch shell, and I thought this would work because this isn't Trisha's first blow. But alas, she tried to finesse me.
Do I look like...
I thought dolphins were supposed to be smart, but I tried having this one fetch and it didn't work. So this one must have also had a low IQ. And so I cheated. I cheated in the game like Jason Nash cheated on Trisha Paytas. Step 1 in becoming a mermaid. Eat the kelp in water. Step 2, your sim will start having kinky thoughts about salty things, as in salt water. The next thing you do is swim into ocean, transform.
Yo, zip.
His dick smaller than my toes. Yeah, smaller than my toes. I read the rap Squidward nose.
I just realized I played the fucking Uno reverse card on the plot of Little Mermaid. This is the thick mermaid! Everything's better down where it's wetter, down in my pants. Once they're a mermaid, just like the vampires, you can customize their mermaid form and change their tail, their bra, their hair. I'm living on a prayer.
I'm rolling with the LGBT.
You also unlock the new mermaid interactions, like summoning the supreme dolphin, and I don't know why, but this reminded me of the Simpsons episode where the dolphins plotted against the humans and then started eating them, so that's just something to consider. There's also the mermaid's kiss and the siren song, which can give your sim fun new moodlets. But then something happened that absolutely no one saw coming. Jason Trash cheated on Trish like fish, but the joke's on him because not only did I give him crabs, I also used my new mermaid powers to summon a sea demon, drain all his needs until he eventually drowned. And also died.
Miss Keisha. Miss Keisha. Miss Keisha.
Hey, bitch. What's up, bitch? Suck my dick, bitch.
Bye.
Oh my fucking god, she fucking dead.
His dick smaller than my toes. I read the rap Squidward nose. My eyelash flew off when I saw that dick was too soft.
And as Steph finished up this voiceover, she considered throwing herself into the Solani volcano. Bitch, what the fuck you doing there? Sim pack review. Now it's time for the review section of this video, and for this I'm going to be focusing mostly on the negatives because I'm a steaming pile of shit. I'm gonna be focusing on the negatives because usually what happens is that I focus mostly on the positives in the actual video, because otherwise this video would be horseshit. And the negatives usually come from what's missing from the video, because it's not in the fucking game. To segue off of the horseshit, I'm actually going to be using turds as a metaphor for expansions, and this I would describe as a nice, clean shit that comes out without much effort, except it's a floater, and like the beauty community, it's a little bit shallow. I'll never be around. After playing it at EA Play and a little bit at home, I don't really know what the f to do next. There doesn't really seem to be a lot of ways to progress other than the conservation career. I mean, you spend all this time becoming a mermaid, and once you're a mermaid, it's fucking over for you, bitch. What's a H2O gotta do to get a secret mermaid lair or find Atlantis? Where the fuck is it? I just want to live out my mermaid fantasy, and don't you fucking lie to me.
You also had a mermaid phase.
You either had a mermaid phase where you swam around with your feet like this, or you're a horse girl and you galloped around. I also found myself immediately downloading the mod that turns it into a travel location instead of a livable world. I just want to go on fucking vacation, sue me. And also when I did that, I was able to change the homes into rental fucking Airbnb properties. And here's the property. I did that because we did not get resorts or hotels, which would have made perfect sense in this pack. I really don't know why they're not there. However, if you are a builder or a casser, the items in this pack are some of the best I've seen in the game, and you may even say that this pack is aesthetic. I can't fucking say that word. You can eat my aesthetic. This pack even managed to make me want to build, and all I've built in recent times is a Gucci slide and the fucking TikTok logo. What the fuck? Someone needs to take the Sims away from me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to keep swimming and sinning. I'm gonna go eat some salami now. Goodbye.
Wait, you didn't answer the question. Should you buy The Sims 4 Island Living? I don't know. LOL.